Expert advice on how to deal with a gout attack. 10 expert recommendations for dealing with a gout attack. Gout is one of those ailments that you cannot avoid. Occasionally, we hear about it, but the majority of the time, we don't. Before we begin, we only have a rudimentary understanding of the subject. Please take a moment to sign up for our newsletter. Turn on post notifications and change the channel, so you do not miss any of our daily updates. First and foremost, what is gout? Inflammation of the joints in general. More often than not, ankle, wrist, elbow, knee. It is more often than not caused by in the big toe. Uric acid levels in the blood are high. Hyperglycemia is a condition in which the blood sugar levels are abnormally high. Intense pain it brings along can last for days, weeks, and even months on end. If left untreated, it can lead to joint deformities or even physical disability. Number 1. Get rid of excess weight. The body produces more insulin when people. Gout is caused by this, so it is not only high cholesterol and blood pressure. You should be concerned about cardiovascular disease. When you are overweight but do not want to lose it. Gout attacks can also happen if you are carrying a lot of weight. To have a successful 2015, you must reduce your excess fat. According to a study, people with high levels of people who have a lot of visceral fat are more likely to. The visceral fat that causes gout is not the same as the visceral fat that causes gout. It is found in the abdominal cavity that houses and protects important organs such as the heart, lungs, and kidneys. This includes the pancreas, intestines, and liver. The type of fat you eat can have a big impact on your health. If you still cannot get rid of it, try to lose weight in order to avoid gout attacks and other serious medical conditions. Implications that come with it. Number 2. Look into your family's past. If genetics plays a role in this. If someone in your family has had gout, you are not alone. Do have a high risk of getting it too. Unfortunately, there is nothing you can do except for this genetic predisposition. Number 3. Keep a close eye on your health. It affects men and women in different ways. Dr. Alan Gelber claims that at Johns Hopkins, he is a rheumatologist. Gout is a condition that occurs at University Medical Center. It affects men and women in different ways. The most common cause of inflammatory arthritis is men in their 30s and 40s, despite the fact that they are men. It is also available to people in their late 50s. When it comes to the ladies, it is sometimes more postmenopausal women and menopausal men. Women in their 20s and 30s who have kidney problems. Number 4. Certain medications have the ability to. Medications that cause gout, such as diuretics or low-dose aspirin water pills. Immunosuppressive drugs such as cyclosporin and tacrolimus and drugs containing it. Salicylates have been discovered to cause gout flare-ups. I realize that is a lot of information. There is a lot of medical jargon to remember, so just ask. If you have any questions about a medication you have taken, consult your doctor first. Gout is known to be triggered by being prescribed, and whether there are any other options. Number 5. Specific medical conditions can make you more likely to get gout. High blood pressure and insulin are among them. Resistance, diabetes and chronic renal disease are both common. Cardiovascular disorders and cholesterol. As a rule of thumb, metabolic syndrome. Always seek medical advice before making any decisions. If you are at risk of developing gout. If you have one of these medical conditions. Problems. Gout is a disease that can be treated by changing your diet. Historically known as the disease of because of monarchs or the rich man's sickness. It is brought on by foods that can only be found in certain places. In the past, only the wealthy could afford it. These foods contain seafood and red meat. Purines are substances that are found in abundance in the human body. Once uric acid is produced as a byproduct, the body cutting breaks them down. Reduce your intake of purine-rich meals and beverages. Will make a significant difference in terms of avoiding gout flare-ups. No products include the following: beer and other alcoholic beverages. Organ meats sweetened with fructose, referring to an animal's liver, kidneys, heart, and other organs. Game meats are essentially the animal's tongues. You do not go hunting for farm animals. Fish such as herring, sardines, and trout. Other types of tuna, mackerel, and anchovies. Crab and other seafood and shellfish. Oysters with lobster mussels, shrimps, and other seafood. Scallops. You can still find mushrooms and asparagus. These products are available, but you should go ahead and use them. Extreme prudence: eat them in a hurry. It is still best to keep things in moderation. Number 7, on the other hand, should be avoided at all costs. Eat more foods that can assist you in managing your weight. Gout attacks and pain can be alleviated by altering your diet. This does not imply simply chopping up a bunch of undesirables foods made from it. Here are some foods that you should consume more of in order to avoid gout attacks. Cherries. Because of their antioxidant qualities, uric acid levels in the blood can be reduced by eating cherries. Blood. Boston University researchers discovered that cherry eating or cherry taking extract lowers your chances of getting a water, drinking, reduced gout attacks by 35%. Not only does drinking enough water keep you healthy, but it also helps you lose weight. Hydrate yourself with some good old H2O. Also removes uric acid from the body. As a result, the buildup on your system will be reduced, preventing gout attacks and maintaining joint health. One study discovered that ginger, which its anti-inflammatory properties are well known. When it came to gout, these features were extremely beneficial. You can eat it plain or make a dish out of it. Make a paste out of it and use it topically too. Turmeric. Additional affected locations. It is a superfood that is known for its incredible health benefits. Among the advantages are the anti-inflammatory properties. Turmeric also has anti-inflammatory properties. Property researchers at the University of Michigan's School of Engineering, Nanjing University of Life Sciences in China. Curcumin was discovered to be the turmeric's active ingredient can help you lose weight. The body's uric acid levels. There are other spices besides turmeric. Herbs that can help you feel better. A mixture of rosemary, cinnamon, and healthy fats in Indian ginseng. There is, indeed. There are such things as healthy fats, and they exist. Olives and olive oil, as well as coconut and avocados and coconut oil are two of the healthiest foods you can eat. They are significant because they aid in the regulation of too much insulin is remembered by insulin levels. Creole anagram for too much uric acid. Omega-3 fatty acid derived from animals is a well-known anti-inflammatory that aids in the reduction of inflammation, as well as gout pain. Replace your favorite foods with low-puron alternatives. Puron-free Hyperion foods. Peanut butter is one of the alternatives. And almonds, as well as eggs, potatoes, bread, rice, and low-fat and fat-free pasta. Dairy, milk, cheese, and yogurt are examples of dairy products. It is also perfectly acceptable to consume a certain number. 8. Make use of all natural cures. Before you go out and buy those chemicals, why not give natural remedies a chance? Try. When you are under attack, you should rest and ice. Doctors advise that you stay in bed and rest. Applying ice to the affected region may help. Remove any clothing to decrease the agony. Cayenne pepper on the smoldering joint. Capsaicin cream is a type of cream that contains capsaicin. Soy mint possesses anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties. Characteristics that alleviate make certain to clean. Because you should wash your hands before and after using. The cream's heat can trigger an allergic reaction. A great deal of irritability, and should be avoided at all costs. When you touch your eyes and mouth. Utilizing it. Boswellia is also known as Boswellia indiana is a type of Indian frankincense. Herbal extract available for purchase. Asthma is treated with resin tablets or cream. Osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Boswellia can help to relieve stiffness in the joints. Joints help you move around and improve your mobility. Celery for overall joint health. The seed rather than the plant. Excess uric acid in the body can be reduced by using this extract. Not to mention the body's anti-inflammatory characteristics can help you get better. Infections of the urinary tract, gouty joint discomfort, as well as infections of the kidneys and liver.